Hi all, in this video we will discuss about how to construct decision tree for a given Boolean function. Here we are considering example A union B intersection C. So before constructing this decision tree, first we have to take the truth table for the Boolean function. So here A, B, C are the attributes we are taking. And what are the possible values for Boolean variable? Those are zeros and ones. And all the combinations we are taking in the truth table and corresponding result we are taking here. So now in this result, 5 are giving the 1, remaining 3 are giving the 0. So total positive result is 5. Positive examples are 5 and total negative examples are 3 are considered. To construct a decision tree, mainly we have to concentrate entropy and information gain of each attribute. The attribute which have maximum information gain, that is to be selected as the root node. After that, to find out child nodes, we have to apply same process. Here, first we have to calculate entropy of total truth table. So what is the formula for that one? Minus P plus log 2 of P plus minus P minus log P minus base 2. So what is this P plus and P minus? So P plus is positive examples in the given truth table and total examples of truth table, that is positive examples divided by total number of examples. Okay, so here in our truth table we have 5 positive divided by total is 8. So minus 5 by 8 log 5 by 8 base 2 minus, here 3 is the total number of negative examples. So 3 by 8 log 3 by 8 base 2. So by taking these logarithm values, total entropy is 0.955. So now we have to calculate information gain of each attribute. Now first attribute is A. So to calculate this information gain, we have to take the entropy A of 0. So what is A? A is the attribute. So entropy of 0 value. Okay. So in this case, 0's case, how many negative examples are there? 3 negative examples and 1 positive example. Here, for that part only we have to consider. For A attribute, how many 0 examples are there? 4 examples are there. So total number is 4. In that, how many positive examples are there? 1 positive example. So 1 divided by 4 log 1 by 4 base 2 minus, how many negative examples are there? 3 negative examples are there out of 4 total examples. So 3 by 4 log 3 by 2 base 2. By taking that value 0.8113. Now take entropy A1. So where A is attribute and 1 is the its value. So for one value, total how many examples are there? Total 4 examples are there. So in the denominator we are taking as 4. And how many positive? All are positive. So that means no impurity present there. For 1, all are positive. So 4 by 4 log 4 by 4 is 1 base 2 minus 0, because 0 negative examples. 0 by anything is 0. Log 0 base 2. So this value becomes 0. Then log 1 value is 0. Total is value is 0. So that is entropy of attribute for value 0 and for value 1. After that, we have to take the average information entropy. So how to take that one? Here I am representing that one I of A. So here in the numerators, so for the first part, for the A value 0 part, okay, A value 0 part, 3 plus 1, 3 negative, 1 positive examples. And in the denominator, we have to take in the total table, how many examples are there? 8 examples are there. 8. Entropy of A comma 0, this value plus for one, how many examples are for one? How many examples are there? 4 examples. 4 by 8 entropy of A comma 1. So by substituting these values and calculating, so average information entropy we are getting like this. So after that we have to take the information gain of attribute A. So that one information gain how to take is from the total entropy we have to subtract average information entropy. So 0.955 is our total entropy minus 0.40565. So what is the value we are getting? 0.55. Similarly, we have to calculate information gain of attribute B. So here for attribute B, okay, so first we have to calculate the entropy B of 0. That is where 0 value is there. In 4 places, it has the 0 value. Okay, so out of those 4 places, how many positive examples and how many negative examples? These two are negative examples and these two are the positive examples. So total positive divided by total examples, total 4 only. So 2 positive divided by 4. A log 1 by 2 base 2 minus here negative examples 2, 2 by 4 log 2 by 4 base 2. So by calculating the value, you will get 1 as the value. So now B of B1. Okay, so for attribute B, so 1, how many places 1 is present? 1 value in 4 places 1 value is present. So in the denominator we are taking 4. How many positive examples are there? 1, 2, 3. So 3 by 4 log 3 by 4 base 2 minus how many negative examples? Only one negative examples. One negative example. 1 by 4 log 1 by 2 base 2. By taking that value 0.8113. After that we have to take the average information entropy, that is I of B. So here for positive, for positive case, how many negative are there? How many positive are there? 2 plus 2 and total in the total table okay, how many are there? 8 examples are there. So entropy B comma 0, it is 1 plus and for this thing 3 plus 1 divided by 5 plus 3, entropy B comma 1, entropy B comma 1. So what is that one? 0.8113. So by taking this one, what is the value we are getting? 0.90565. Then we have to take the information gain of attribute B. So that is the average information entropy of B we have to subtract from total entropy. So that is 0.955 minus 0.90565. So it's information gain of attribute B is 0.05. Similarly, we have to calculate information gain of attribute C. So here entropy of C comma 0. So where C value is 0? Here in 4 places C value is 0. So total 4 we are taking. So how many places it is positive? 1, 2 places it is positive. 2 by 4 log 2 by 4 base 2 minus in how many places it is negative? 2 places. This one is a negative. 2 by 4 log 2 by 2, 2 by 4 base 2. So by calculating this value, entropy of C comma 0 is 1. Next, entropy C comma 1. So in how many places C value is 1? In 4 places. Okay, so total is 4. That's why in the denominator we are taking 4. And in how many places it is positive? 1, 2. In 3 places it is positive. That's why minus 3 by 4 multiplied by log 3 by 4 base 2 minus in one place it is negative. So 1 by 4 log 1 by 4 base 2. So by calculating that value, we'll get 0.8113. After that, we have to calculate average information entropy. So that is in the numerator for C value 0, how many positive are there? How many negative are there? 2 plus 2 divided by total positive plus total negative. That is 8, 4 by 8. Entropy C comma 0 plus 3 plus 1, 5 divided by 5 plus 3 multiplied by entropy C comma 1. So this is the value. This is the average information entropy. And information gain of attribute C. Subtract average information entropy of C from total entropy. That is 0.955 minus 0.90565. So value is 0.05 is the information gain of attribute C. After calculating information gain of all the attributes, we have to compare which attribute has the maximum entropy. So here attribute A has the maximum entropy. So we have to take as the A as the root node of that particular decision tree. So after that, we have to find out descendant root nodes. So here, what are the values of A 0 and 1? 0 and 1. Okay, so you observe for A, if A value is 1, all result is 1. Okay, so we are taking that one as the, for A is 1, it is giving positive result. I am taking as the S. Okay, so that is the leaf node. We are stopping at that process where A value is equal to 1. Now come to other one where A value is 0. In that case, example 1, example 2, example 3 are giving the negative result and example 4 is giving the positive result. So here no decision comes here, no fixed decision comes here. So again we have to repeat this process to find out the node for A value equal to 0. To find out that node, we have to repeat this process for the table where A value equal to 0. Now there is no need to consider where A value equal to 1 because whenever A value is equal to 1, for all the places we are getting the positive result. That's why we are concluding at that point. We are taking the leaf node at that point. Now we have to concentrate where A value equal to 0. So to continue our process, here we have to consider the table which contains where A value equal to 0 only. So here we are taking only that part of the table. The remaining part there is no need to consider now onwards. Okay, so now here already A you have chosen as the root node. So then we have to calculate information gain of B and information gain of C only. Okay. Now we consider only this part of the table. So total entropy is where A equal to 0. How many examples are there? 4 examples. Out of 4 examples, how many positive are there? Only one is positive. 1 by 4 log 1 by 4 base 2 minus how many negative examples? 3 negative examples. So 3 by 4 log 3 by 4 base 2. What is the value? 0.8113. 3. Now, same procedure we have to follow here. Now, for attribute attribute B, we have to consider, we have to calculate entropy where B value equal to 0. Okay. Now, take B value equal to 0. What is the result we have? Two are negative examples only. So, no positive examples. So, 0 by 2 log 0 2 minus 2 positive examples. 2 by 2 log 2 by 2 base 2. Here value is 0. 0 divided by 2 is 0. So, total value becomes 0. Now, here log 1 value is 0. So, total you will get as 0. Now, entropy B 1. So, here B value is 1 in two places. One is negative examples and one is a positive examples. So for positive examples, minus 1 by 2 log 1 by 2 base 2 minus 1 by 2 for the negative example log 1 by 2 base 2. So by calculating whose value is 1. Now average information entropy in this case. So here for B value equal to 0, for B value equal to 0, okay, how many positive? No positive. How many negative? 2 negative. 2 total. How many examples are there? Only 4 examples are there. 2 divided by 4 multiplied by 0 plus 1 positive, 1 negative divided by 3 plus 4 multiplied by 1. Total value is 0.5. So information gain of B is, what is the entropy of this particular part of the table is 0.8113 minus 0.5 is equal to 0.3113. Next, we have to calculate entropy for attribute C. For attribute C also, we have to consider only this part of the table only. So where A value equal to 0. So previous slide we have calculated and total entropy of this part of the table is 0.8113. So now coming to the for attribute C. So entropy C value equal to 0. So C is 0 here, C is 0 here. What is result in both the cases? Result is a negative result only. So positive result is 0. So 0 divided by 2. Total thing becomes 0 minus total negative. So 1, 2 by 2 log 1 whose value is becomes 0. Next entropy of C comma 1. So if C value is 1, here negative result, C value is 1, here positive result. So minus 1 by 2 log 1 by 2 base 2 minus 1 by 2 log 1 by 2 base 2 equal to 1. Now average information entropy. So total how many examples are there? 4 examples. Okay. So 2 divided by 4 multiplied by 0 plus 2 divided by 4 multiplied by 1 equal to 0.5. Then information gain of C is 0.8113 minus 0.5. So that is 0.3113. So you observe in this case, both B and C got the same information gain value. Okay. So what we have taken by calculating information gain of B and C. So what is the value you got? So that is 0.3113 like that you got. So for both B attribute and C attribute, information gain value is same. In that case, which node we have to select as the descendant node of root A? In that case, we have to consider alphabetical order. Okay, so B, C, which one comes in the alphabetical order in the ascending order? B comes first. So take B. Okay, so now you are taking B here. Here, there is no need to consider where A value is equal to 1. Already that decision is over. We have to consider only this part only. Okay, now see here, if b value is 0, result is 0. Okay, so b is 0, result is 0. No, we are taking as the leaf node. Okay. Now, if b value is 1, 1, okay, result is in one case, result is a negative result. In one other case, negative result is the positive result. So in that case, that one depends on the C value. So we are taking C. Again, if more attributes are there, again we have to go for the entropy and information gain calculation. Here only one attribute is left out, only C is left out. So depending on the C value, you can take the final leaf value. So if C is 0, result is 0. That's why no, we are taking negative example. If C is 1, result is 1, we are taking the positive. So like that, we can construct decision tree for the given Boolean function. So here main thing we have to concentrate is while constructing the decision trees, you have to mainly concentrate on entropy and information gain. So the node which has greater entropy value, that sorry, greater information gain value, that is to be selected as the root node. Then process we have to continue to get the descendant nodes. So in any place, if you got the two nodes or three nodes, okay, contains the same information gain value, then which nodes to be selected? Okay. That decision you can take depending on the alphabetical name of that particular attribute. This is about construction of decision tree for the given Boolean function. Thank you.